Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we have dark videos that will terrify you. All the videos we watch today will be linked in the description box below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into the video.
Seen the theory about clocks?
No.
So when you look at a clock, it looks pretty normal. You never think anything of it. But what if I told you there's actually a really dark theory behind the idea of a clock?
What?
Right, and you go across the clock, across the way, you see like 11 and 1, it equals 12. 10 and 2 equals 12. 9 and 3 equals 12. 8 and 4 equals 12. 7 and 5 equals 12. And then 6 plus 6 equals 12. They all equal 12.
Wait, what does that mean though?
Well, also think about this. When you go diagonally and look at the numbers and you subtract it, like 12 minus 6 equals 6. 11 minus 5 equals 6. 10 minus 4 equals 6.
Wait, what is going on?
But wait, if you look at this a different way too, if you look across, 12 plus 1 equals 13. 11 and 2 equals 13. 10 and 3 equals 13. 9 and 4 equals 13. It all equals 13.
So what's the theory?
You look at all the numbers, right? It's just weird how you go different formulations and they all equal the same.
That's actually kind of scary.
I don't really want to get into like the exact thing that I saw, but it is weird how everything, equals the same. Comment if you guys know what that is.
Dude,
I don't
that
know.
was
I don't
weird.
want to say.
That like gave me chills just.
I think it had the potential to be dark, but like this guy said, I think it's weird that everything equals the same.
Historians and researchers believe that Atlantis was a real place, a highly advanced society with impressive technology and culture. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato wrote about Atlantis in his dialogues, describing it as a powerful kingdom that existed around 9,000 years before his time. According to the legend, the city was situated on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and was destroyed by natural disasters and catastrophes. There have been numerous archaeological discoveries and ancient texts that suggest the existence of a lost civilization with advanced knowledge of mathematics, astronomy, and engineering. Some of these artifacts date back to the same period when Atlantis was said to have flourished. There is also many geographic and geological features that could match the description of Atlantis in Plato's account. So what do you think?
People have been speculating about the whereabouts of Atlantis for so long, but yet no one's found it. Or maybe they have found it, and they're just not telling us.
The only answer to the question, are we truly alone in this universe, might be the dark forest theory itself. This theory explains why we have not detected any signs of alien life, and it suggests that many alien civilizations exist in our galaxy, but they are hiding from each other out of fear of being destroyed by an advanced civilization. If you are scuba diving above a coral reef and you know that there should be fish all around you, but you don't see any, it's most likely that they have learned that for some reason it's important not to be seen. But since you are a newcomer to this environment, chances are it's not you they are hiding from, but something more sinister. Imagine that you are in a dark forest for 5 days trying to survive mysteriously. On the final day, you encounter an alien species. Just like you, neither of you knows the other's true intention, and the one who pulls the trigger first wins. But according to the Kardashev scale, we are a Type 0 civilization, which means we are a noob when it comes to space wars, and our weapons are inevitably useless. So remember to enjoy every moment of your life, because if aliens find us, we are doomed.
I find it hard to believe that we are alone in the universe. I think aliens are here. They're everywhere. I think we're aliens as well.
Have you ever wondered what secrets lie behind the walls of the Vatican City? For centuries, this religious city-state has been the center of the Catholic Church, but is there more to it than meets the eye? Some believe that the Vatican Library holds hidden knowledge that could change the course of history. The library has been shrouded in secrecy for centuries, and only a select few have been granted access to its innermost chambers. And what about the Sistine Chapel? Some say that the paintings on the ceiling hold a secret code, hidden in plain sight for centuries. Then there's the Vatican Bank, which has been accused of money laundering and corruption. And let's not forget the Swiss guards, who are responsible for protecting the Pope. Some believe that they hold secrets that they will take to the grave. So what really goes on behind the walls of the Vatican City? Is it just a religious center, or is there something more sinister at play?
The Vatican definitely has secrets. It's been around forever. They even pretty much ruled the world at one stage, and I think they still do today.
Now this is scary. There is a dark theory about Samsung phones. You know how they always pride themselves on having a better phone than iPhone? They say that their cameras are the best. They say you can literally point your camera at the moon and the quality is better than the telescope. They do really advertise like being able to zoom into the moon. So I watched this video by Shane Dawson and watched this clip. You see how the guy's able to zoom into the moon? Yeah, pretty good, right? Like it looks really good, right? So Samsung actually just came out saying how they actually fake moon pictures on Samsung phones, and they used AI to do this. But a guy made a video showing how Samsung's able to do this. Like, watch this clip. It's insane how he does this. He found a picture of a regular white circle and placed it on the other side of their house. They then zoomed in as much as they could to trick the phone into thinking it was a picture of the moon. The phone camera then replaced that white circle with a picture of the moon. It was just a white circle and then it turns into the moon. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Any white circle will turn into the moon, dude. That's a scam. Who knows what other technology that is out there like deceiving us with AI?
Everyone out there that has this Samsung phone, you just got scammed. Never be able to take a legit picture of the moon. I'm more shocked at Elon Musk watching Shane Dawson videos. Wow, who would have thought?
Did you know that Mars was the original planet where humans were from? Listen closely, this is both fascinating and eerie. There's a theory suggesting that Mars was once home to a thriving civilization, possibly our ancestors, but something catastrophic occurred, forcing them to flee and find refuge on another planet, Earth. The element xenon, found on Mars, is typically only detected on Earth following a nuclear explosion, leading to speculations of a nuclear war that devastated the Martian civilization. But the survivors managed to escape just in time, landing on Earth, and had to restart civilization from nothing. So when we talk about aliens, we might be referring to distant relatives. The theory even suggests that the drastic climate change and barren landscapes of Mars are the aftermath of this catastrophic event. And here's where it gets even crazier. Some believe that the ancient structures and artifacts found on Earth might be the remnants of the knowledge that these Martian ancestors brought with them. Pyramids, ancient texts, technological advancements in ancient times. Could all these be the legacy left behind by a civilization that once thrived on another planet?
I think that's a total possibility. Have you seen the pictures of pyramids and faces etched in the landscape on Mars?
Obviously a ton of conspiracies about Michael Jackson, but in my opinion one of the most interesting ones, if not a little ridiculous, is that this is what he actually looked like. Hear me out. On January 27, 1984, Michael Jackson was shooting a Pepsi commercial at LA's Shrine Auditorium. Everything was going great until the sixth take when the pyrotechnics malfunctioned, causing his head to be engulfed by a fireball on camera in front of 3,000 fans. Now, he likely couldn't feel it at first, but as he made his way down the stairs onto the stage, it didn't take long for the stagehands to realize he was on fire. Aaron Fay, his hair and makeup artist at the time, said, quote, "This was someone I knew and he was on fire. By the time I got to him, all of his hair was gone and there was smoke coming out of his head." According to the hospital, Michael suffered second and third degree burns across his head and face. In 1992, the music video director that was filming his tour, Rudy Dolezal, was told that Jackson refused to appear on camera on days that he wasn't performing because on those days he didn't have a nose. Rudy went on to tell the New York Post that Jackson needed a prosthetic nose that took hours to put on using makeup and putty. In 2002, rumors were running rampant in the tabloids that what was left of Jackson's nose cartilage had completely collapsed. So what's the conspiracy, man? I couldn't figure out what it was used for, but there is footage of Michael Jackson being made up to look like an old man using makeup and prosthetics, and it's very convincing. Then there's also this Akon interview where Akon describes going to the movies with Michael Jackson and being shocked when he got there and a complete stranger walked up to him and started talking in Michael's voice because it was Michael, but he was absolutely unrecognizable. The theory being that nobody really knew what Michael Jackson looked like anymore because the Michael Jackson that was famous was just a mask. Now this is a real man named Dave, a victim of horrible burns when he was young, and Michael Jackson just kind of took an interest in him and took care of him. So at first when I was reading about this, I was like, okay, case closed, that's a different guy. But the theory points out that Dave suddenly became a lot more public and his appearance kind of changed after Michael Jackson's death, insinuating that Jackson didn't pass away in 2009 but instead resumed living under various assumed identities, easily fooling the world because nobody had really known what he looked like since the 80s.
There are so many conspiracy theories about Michael Jackson. Probably still is alive, who knows? You know what they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!